Hey folks, welcome to Verified Investing Trade Setups and Action video. My name is Gareth Soloway. I am the Chief Market Strategist here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. I want to talk to you guys about some trades today. I want to go over how I picked these trades. This is going to be valuable educational information so you can look to repeat it. So we're going to talk about today a monster winning day for members here at InTheMoneyStocks.com in both my services, in Verified Investing Alerts, which is swing trading of stocks, and Verified Option Alerts, which is swing trading of options. So let's start out here with one of the first trades. Just after the open, I closed out a 79% winner, 79% winner on IBM calls. Why was I in this trade? Let's talk about it. So the easiest thing to see here, folks, is that this stock was putting in a beautiful bullish pattern. So you had the big dump during COVID, right? And then while a lot of other stocks have continued to climb up and up and up, IBM basically topped out here, went a little higher here, but look at this consolidation, especially right here. All right, this is a classic bullish pattern. I love this bullish pattern. This is actually a macro bull flag and a micro bull flag. Let me explain the difference there. So a macro means large, so on a larger viewing angle, you see a bull flag. When you see a micro bull flag, that's also very bullish because the combination of the two tells you you're positioned perfectly for a winning trade, all right? So sometimes you'll get a situation where you have a macro bull flag with a micro bear flag. Then that's kind of fishy, right? Because in the short term, the micro bear may push it down, so you don't want to enter right there. You want to wait for the micro bear flag to take the stock down a little bit and then jump in for the macro bull move that's going to come. So that's what I'm talking about here. In this case, you had this big move up here and then this long flag pattern, and then you also had the micro, which was this move up and then this micro bull flag. So you had two bull patterns on this setup. I love charts like that, especially when you're talking about a rotation, which we've all heard about from, the crazy growth of like the Apples and the Googles and the Microsofts and these high cap, these large cap tech stocks to something that really has been forgotten, which is IBM. That's always a golden opportunity because you're going to get a great premium, a low premium on call options plus the pattern. So again, folks, look at what happened today. IBM announced that they were going to spin something off, I think the IT division, the spinoff, and focus on the cloud computing side. And sure enough, monster move here, netting us in Verified Options Alerts, a almost 79% gain. Then we also had some other winners in Verified Options, two others. We took almost 50% on U.S. Steel calls, and on puts on DKNG, DraftKings, we took a 21.43% gain. Let's talk about the U.S. Steel win here. This is a beauty, folks. So basically, U.S. Steel, you could see this pop recently and then a pullback, and then basically this bull flag. And that's what I played it off of. In addition, right, you never want to play a trade just off of one factor. You look for two factors. So you had the little bullish consolidation and this pullback. So this pullback occurred when the market was pulling back. That's very important. It wasn't stock specific. So when you see a stock dropping precipitously like U.S. Steel did, here you have to look and say, okay, is this company specific or is this because the market is pulling back? In this case, this was a simple market pullback. The other factor was, very clearly, you had the bullish pattern here, and then obviously the break to the upside that got us this almost 50% gain on calls. But the real reasoning here is also understanding the odds of the election. So I've said it to you guys in previous videos. I've said it to my members for the last 2 to 3 weeks. I've said start looking at stocks that if you get a Democratic sweep, are going to have major moves because of stimulus, because those are the companies that you're going to want to be in. Now, by the way, do I know what's going to happen with the election? No. Am I angling my personal beliefs for a move? No. This is based on fact. If you get a Democratic sweep, which the odds are right now that's going to happen, there are stocks out there that will perform better. The goal here is not to play for that, meaning holding through the election. You play for the possibility going into the election and sell beforehand. Because again, investing is not gambling. Investing is taking wise decisions and playing it, and then when the gamble gets too high, which would be if you held through the elections, since you don't know the outcome for certain, you end up you end up selling just before taking the profits. And so in this case, 50% gain on U.S. Steel. On DraftKings, it was just an easy bet, folks. The COVID cases in the NFL continue to pop up. That's going to hurt these stocks. There's no doubt about it. This stock was overbought here. You actually had a beautiful measured move from this move here to this move. This was a perfect measured move. These are other tactics that I teach here at InTheMoneyStocks.com, and you could put yourself in perfect position. So we bought some puts on DKNG, and look at the pullback here. The stock's down from 63 all the way back to 51. Beautiful trade right there. Now, as if that's not enough, let's talk regular swing trades. Let's talk swing trading stocks today, because I took two winners. 20.65% on Tilray. We booked it on we bought Tilray and booked over 20% profit, and 10% on a short on Penn, PENN, Penn National Gaming. Same principle on Penn as with DraftKings. The stock was overdone. You had a beautiful resistance point right up here. This was an easy short to take advantage of. We did it. On Tilray, I've talked about this. I was on Yahoo Finance doing an interview a few weeks ago. I talked up the marijuana stocks. I did an interview yesterday on INN, Investing News Network, and I talked up this. And the reason why I've been bringing this to investors' attention is because that the Democrats will legalize marijuana. And if the market thinks there's a chance that the Democrats could take over, that has to be priced into these names. So Tilray surging, we banked 20% on it. I'm still in ACB. I still have MJ. I have calls on CGC. I have calls on ACB. I have calls on Tilray. I'm holding those. I wanted to take this off the table today. Not only is 20% plus a great profit, but also because when you have a lot of exposure, as you get more and more in the money, you want to take just a little bit off, pocket that profit, and you can always re-enter on a pullback or at least make money on the others. I think Tilray, I think these stocks have literally 50 to 100% upside even from here. So you're talking about a $10 minimum target on Tilray. ACB, I think, could go to $10 as well. CGC could go to $25 to $30. And again, this is all leading up into the elections. And I want to be clear. Again, if you have emotion about an outcome of the election, you're going to miss a trade. Be a robot. Look at odds. Calculate out risk. Calculate out reward. Look at the charts. Boom, boom, boom. That's how you get a good setup, and that's how you'll mostly win. Now, you're never going to win 100% of the time, but you want to have your win rate at what we do here at 80% or better, and that's what I have in my services, folks, 80% or better. Again, I have losses. Absolutely. Anyone who tells you they don't is lying to you. I have losses, but it's all about that win rate, because then you can easily profit year after year like I've done with our members. We've been around since 2007. Again, the website is InTheMoneyStocks.com. Come check us out. See my services under my name, Gareth Soloway. You can see verified investing, verified options. And again, enough said. The winners, members here are laughing and enjoying themselves all the way to the bank, and I am going to find new trades. We're going to take new trades in the next few days. Come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com.